Hey, it's Michael. Welcome to the channel where we figure stuff out together because we're all in this together. I remember seeing an interview with Bruce Springsteen, maybe the most accomplished musical artist of the last 50 years. And he talked about his kids and how his kids are just totally unimpressed with his career. People come from all around the world to see him. He sells out concert stadiums. People go crazy. But in his own environment, they don't care. The kids don't care. The kids don't care what the 8th track on the 5th album is. And initially you could say, well, that's kind of shitty. How come his kids don't care about his work that he put in? But now late in life, I'm kind of understanding that. It kind of came clear to me during COVID. I grew up with a really tough work ethic. I felt a very deep responsibility to work hard, that extra hour, that extra day, that extra night, round the clock, one more sale, one more appointment, figure stuff out, make a little bit more money. But during COVID, I was going through, as everybody was, difficult time. I had an especially difficult time during COVID. And I was at my height of stress. And I didn't know how to pay the bills. And I didn't know if I was going to pay the bills. And my youngest daughter left me a note on my desk. Every day I went to that desk, it was like sitting in my business chair was like sitting in an electric chair. I didn't want to be there. It hurt. I didn't know how I was going to get through it. I couldn't see the other side of it. But one day I came in and she left me a little note with a crayon. And the note said, I wish we could work side by side. And as innocent and lovely as that note was, it changed my whole mindset. Because she didn't care if I made a sale that day. She didn't care if, I spoke to another customer. She just wanted to be together. She just wanted to spend time. Just like Bruce Springsteen's kids. Not that I'm comparing myself to Bruce Springsteen, but they don't care about his albums. They want to watch TV with him, or have a catch, or my daughter to sit there and color. And God, that changed everything. Kids don't care. I was brought up thinking I was going to do everything to try to make their lives great. But that's on me. I'm the one who put that pressure on me. They don't. They just want to have you there. And if you run yourself down, which I was doing, and you become so stressed out that you can't sleep and maybe become unhealthy, well, who are you doing that for? Why are you doing that if that's not what's important to the kids? And my daughter's note really put that crystal clear for me, that time is what's the valuable commodity here. Money is okay, it's nice, but to be able to do things together, spend time together, that's what the children care about. They don't care about the sale when you die. It won't matter to them if you had a good year in this year and made 5 sales or 4 sales. It won't matter. It's not what they think about. My father died when I was 10, and I know he did some great things business-wise, but those aren't the things I focus on. I focus on the time we had together, which was limited. And I'm going to remember that going forward. That little note I have from my daughter, it still hangs on my wall in my office. And on the days that I try to make more calls or try to do more or think I'm not doing enough, I see that note on the wall and it reminds me, you know what, I put the phone down and I go see what she's doing and I spend time with her. And that's what's important. Talk to you soon.